First of all, thank you for coming. We're about to start this event. We're the launch of the GBTI MasterCard Business Executive Credit Card. Tonight with us, we have some very esteemed guests. We have the Honorable Minister of Youth, Culture and Sport, Minister Charles Ramson. We have the Minister of Finance, Sir Ashley Singh. And of course, we have our loyal customers who, without them, we wouldn't be here today. So let's start the evening. I'll invite the CEO, Mr. Sean Gortran, to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. Minister Singh, Minister Ramson, good to see you folks. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, fellow team members. It is an absolute pleasure to welcome you all here today as we celebrate this most significant milestone for us at GBTI and importantly, the business community, the launch of GBTI's MasterCard Executive Business. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to our esteemed partners, stakeholders, and everyone who has played a crucial role in making this launch possible today. Your dedication and your commitment have been instrumental in bringing this innovation to life. In today's fast-paced business environment, executives and entrepreneurs need more than just a payment solution. They need a partner that empowers growth, efficiency, and security. The MasterCard Executive Business Card is designed to do exactly that. It is tailored to meet the evolving needs of our business leaders, offering exclusive benefits, enhanced security, and seamless financial management that will redefine the way businesses operate. At GBTI, innovation is at the heart of everything that we do. We continuously strive to provide solutions not only to meet the demands of today's businesses, but also to anticipate the challenges that may appear tomorrow. This launch is a testament to our ongoing commitment to driving financial inclusion, efficiency, and empowerment for businesses of all sizes. We would recall, Minister, just a few weeks ago, we launched GROW, an initiative launched to meet the needs of micro and small and medium-sized enterprises. And here we are again today to launch another product that fulfills a critical need in businesses. Once again, thank you for being here, and we thank you for your continued support. We are excited for what the future holds and look forward to seeing how the MasterCard Executive Business Card transform the way businesses operate. Enjoy the rest of the event, and let's celebrate this together. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Revati Mohandev, our Chief Commercial Officer, who will take us through the product presentation and official launch of the GBTI MasterCard Executive Business Card.
Thank you, Nahana. I stand on protocols already observed. Good afternoon, everyone. It is a pleasure to celebrate with you all at this momentous occasion as we officially launch the GBTI Executive Business MasterCard, a product designed with a central focus on you, the business leaders and the professionals of today. At GBTI, we are constantly evolving to meet the needs of our customers, and this launch marks yet another milestone in our commitment to innovation and excellence. We recognize that managing a business comes with unique challenges and opportunities. That's why we've introduced this credit card, not just as a financial tool, but as a powerful partner in your success. The GBTI Executive Business MasterCard offers an array of business benefits tailored to the modern professional. As a GBTI Executive Business MasterCard holder, you'll be able to tap into a number of benefits, such as generous credit limits tailored to support your operational needs for travel, hotel, and miscellaneous expenses, online payment and tracking tools, convenient online payment option, and easy access to monitor your spending. Employee cards. We can issue up to 10 supplementary cards to employees with customizable spending limits. Safe and secure. You can receive real-time alerts via your email and SMS for added peace of mind. This card isn't just about functionality, it's about creating a gateway to success. Whether you're booking a flight for a critical business conference or treating a client to a business luncheon, the GBTI Executive Business MasterCard ensure you're always ready to rise to the occasion. We want to take this opportunity to thank our valued partners, stakeholders, and customers who have contributed to making this vision a reality. Your trust fuels our drive to deliver products and service that truly makes a difference as we continue to commit to seeing Guyana through your eyes. As we celebrate this launch, I invite you to explore the opportunities this card unlocks. Our dedicated team is ready to answer any question and assist you in signing up for your very own GBTI Executive Business MasterCard. I thank you for being here today and for choosing GBTI as your financial partner. Here is the limitless possibilities that lies ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Priya. At this time, I would like to invite the Honorable Dr. Ashley Singh, Senior Minister, Office of the President with responsibility for finance, to present our feature address for today. Dr. Singh.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Let me first of all, of course, acknowledge the presence of my cabinet colleague, Minister Charles Ramson, Chairman of the Bihari Group of Companies, Mr. Suresh Bihari, Chairman of GBTI, Mr. Robin Stobie, who I think I spied over there with with one of his arms in a sling, directors, CEO, management staff, customers and friends of GBTI. When I initially received the invitation to today's event, I knew then that it was very likely going to clash with a parliamentary sitting considering the national budget. And so my first instinct was to send Sean and Suresh an apology that I won't be able to attend. And I think I asked my office, in fact, to say that I only tentatively might be able to attend. But after more than a week of sitting in the Parliament debating the budget, I decided this morning that I needed a valid reason to get away. And so I called my office and said, I will attend with great pleasure. So thank you very much, Sean and Suresh, for giving me, and no doubt Charles, a good reason to get up and get out of that very serious and important matter of the consideration of the national budget. But more seriously, I've had the pleasure and privilege of attending over the years a succession of events held by GBTI over a number of years. I recall, for example, I often say to Priya that the first time I met her was when the bank was opening its Grove branch, and then subsequently its Diamond branch, which was obviously, as you know, a much bigger and more full-fledged branch and has now become an important asset in the bank's portfolio of brick and mortar facilities across the length and breadth of the country. And I've attended, like I said, a succession of these events. Initially, they constituted in the main the opening of physical branches as the bank expanded its footprint, increased its reach, and broadened its presence across the country. But I've seen too over the years how the bank has innovated and how it has grown into delivering a broader suite of products, how it has transformed itself, including and in particular in more recent years, transformed itself and in many cases led innovation in the financial services sector in response to the broader developments in the economy. Sean referred to my participation in the bank's launch of its Grow suite of products, a suite of products and in particular a lending window that targets especially the SME sector. And Grow initially is, I believe, headquartered in Monrepo, which is where we did the launch of the bank's new branch in Monrepo, new or expanded branch in Monrepo. And as I said then, and as I've said on many other occasions, we are going through really an incredibly exciting period in Guyana's history. We are going through unprecedented economic growth, as you are well aware, as everybody in this room is aware more than I think most others. We have been growing at rates in excess of 40% per annum. We will grow at a somewhat more moderate pace in 2025, particularly because of the timing of the bringing online of our next FPSO. But we anticipate a significant pickup and resumption of the extraordinary growth path from 2026, with the result that we anticipate that over the period from 2021 to the end of this decade, the Guyanese economy will probably grow at an average of about 30% per annum, which by any measure is an astronomical rate of growth over a truly extraordinary duration of time. There are few, if any, and I can think of none, precedents of a country growing at that rate over that period, of a country growing at an average of anything in excess of 20% over almost an entire decade. And as you know too in this room, that has triggered, well, that of course is built on expansion in literally every sector of the economy. The non-oil economy itself has been growing at rates in excess of 10% and will continue to grow at rates in excess of 10% for a significant part of the remainder of this decade. And you're seeing it. You're seeing it in your client base. You're seeing it in expansion in credit to the private sector across literally every subsector of the private sector. GBTI has, of course, been at the forefront of a lot of these exciting developments with remarkable growth in your credit portfolio, credit to agriculture, credit to manufacturing, credit to services, credit to households, including, of course, provision of credit to households for the purposes of home ownership, and phenomenal growth as well of credit to individuals and businesses using new and emerging platforms and technology, including, of course, growth in the credit card line of business. I had reason yesterday to say I know that I have still several decades ahead of me, but I've been around for long enough to remember a time when the businesses and outlets that accepted international credit cards in Guyana could have been numbered on literally the fingers of one hand. And I'm sure many of you in the room can remember that time when, Sean might be too young to remember that time, but I'm sure that many of you can remember the time when you could literally count on one or maybe two hands the outlets, the business places that accepted international credit cards. That landscape has changed completely today. There is scarcely a serious business place in Guyana that does not accept international credit cards. And similarly, we see increasingly a remarkable growth in international business being done by companies across the entire spectrum of the private sector with their counterparts across the rest of the world. We see more international business travel, and here again this is reflected by so many variables, including the number of international airlines that are coming to Guyana, the number of new routes that are being introduced, the vastly improved connectivity of Guyana with other international destinations. And I really could go on for a long time, and those of you who've been following the news would have seen and heard over the last week speaker after speaker in the National Assembly get up and speak about the incredibly exciting things that are happening in every single sector. It doesn't matter whether you're speaking about the macroeconomy as a whole, or you're speaking about the physical and economic infrastructure of the country, or the social infrastructure of the country, or indeed the incredibly exciting things that are happening in sport. And I give that example only because Charles is here. It really does not matter which sector you are speaking about. There really is an incredibly exciting transformation taking place in Guyana. And I'm happy, Suresh, to compliment you and the Bihari Group for the role that you're playing in not only participating in this transformation, but actively contributing to it. And events such as this, and I might have said it slightly facetiously that I came because I was glad to have an excuse to get away from the Parliament, but putting that facetious comment aside for the moment, I really do believe that events such as this, the launching of more diverse products offered in collaboration with international partners like MasterCard in this instance, the availability of a wider suite of choices and of products to Guyanese businesses and Guyanese entrepreneurs, and in this instance, a corporate credit facility comprising a corporate credit card such as the one that's being offered today. I believe that developments such as this are a very important part of this incredibly exciting transformation that's taking place. We want Guyanese businesses and Guyanese entrepreneurs to be able to access facilities like they would be able to access anywhere else in the world. Your Guyanese entrepreneur, your Guyanese corporate executive, more than at any other time in our country's history, is able to operate at a level and should be able to operate at a level just like their counterparts anywhere else in the world. And the availability of products such as the one that you're offering today represents, in my mind, this kind of availability, the offering of more, like I said, more corporate credit card facilities, greater variety, more innovation in the types of facilities that are being offered, etc. These kinds of initiatives represent a very important step, or important steps towards the realization in the shortest possible time of this objective. Guyanese CEOs, Guyanese corporate executives being able to operate in an environment and with and enjoying at their disposal tools and instruments and facilities no different from those that are enjoyed and that are accessed by their counterparts anywhere else in the world. And so I want to compliment the group under the leadership of Suresh Bihari's leadership. The banks, I want to compliment the leadership of the bank under, of course, Robin Stobie's leadership and his colleague directors' leadership, and of course, Sean Gurcharan and the remarkable work that Sean is doing. congratulations to all of you. Thank you very much to MasterCard. Whoever is representing MasterCard, I came in very quickly and didn't manage to do the rounds and get a full round of introductions, but congratulations to all of you on this important step. I urge you to continue to do more of the same, and I should say too that, and I promise you I will end on this note, I should say too that we would like to see significant reduction of the use of cash in the domestic economy, and I've said this on many, many occasions in the past, and improved access to credit cards and debit cards and online platforms and digital solutions for the execution of commercial and day-to-day transactions are always a welcome thing, because they help us to move closer. We're not moving as quickly as we would like as a government, but initiatives such as this also help us to nudge closer to realizing the objective of a more cashless society. And I will end on the note of calling on the bank and the banking community more broadly to reflect on what else can be done to accelerate the pace with which we move to a more rapid realization of the reduction of the dependence on cash and cash-like instruments for settlement of transactions in Guyana. But that's a whole other conversation which I will continue in private. For the time being, congratulations to the bank, congratulations to MasterCard and your other GBTI, your other partners. Congratulations to your customers. I encourage as many of you as possible to avail yourself of the facilities that are being offered by GBTI and contribute, as you have been doing in recent years, contribute to this incredibly exciting transformation that we are seeing taking place in our country today. Let me finally apologize for the fact that I will literally leave as quickly as I possibly can once we conclude these formalities, because I do have to get back to Parliament, notwithstanding my delight at being able to escape. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Singh. It's always a pleasure having you with us at GBTI. So ladies and gentlemen, we're now to a very exciting part of the event for me. As we officially launch our executive card, we're excited to present our first cards to some special recipients. It's my pleasure to invite Mr. Suresh Bihari, Executive Chairman of the Edward B. Bihari Group of Companies, to receive our first card, which will be presented by Eduardo Muraxioli, our MasterCard account manager. I would now like to invite Mr. Claude Degu of National Hardware Guyana Limited to receive our second card. Alright, our next card will be presented to Mr. Richard Isava. He's Managing Director of the Guyana Americas Merchant Bank, and this will be presented by Dr. Singh. Dr. Singh, can you join us, please? Dr. Singh. All right, I'll now ask Mr. and Mrs. Carl and Marissa Adams of CNL Construction, Inc. to step on stage. Charles Robinson, join us, please. We'll now have Mr. Chandra Chintamani, Managing Director of Monesh Wars Limited, to receive their card. I'll now call on Ms. Davida Jagmohan. She's the Director of S. Jagmohan Construction and General Supply Chain. All right, we have two more cards to be presented. Could Ms. Revati Mohandeo join us, please? I'll now ask Ms. Ishwari Glasgow, Director of Finance and Administration of CJIA, to come and receive their card. And now we'll have our last recipient, Philip Singh. He's the Chief Accountant at Sustainable Environment Solutions. All right, thank you to all of our recipients and our presenters. Ladies and gentlemen, to bring today's proceedings to a close, I now invite Cornell Cummings. He's our Senior Manager Marketing to offer some closing remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. As I conclude this event, I say thank you for coming. I must say, as we launch this card, the GBTI MasterCard Executive Business Card, it's more than a financial product. It's actually GBTI's commitment, or unwavering commitment, to innovation, business growth, and the entrepreneurship landscape of Guyana. It's a commitment to businesses to knowing that GBTI will be there to give you innovative products that will ensure that you not only survive, but thrive in the ever-increasing digital and competitive marketplace. To our partners at MasterCard, thank you. Your expertise and support without it, we would not be able to make this premium product a reality. To our customers, this launch is for you. It's GBTI showing you and giving you our commitment that we are here for you. We are here to ensure that you get the best financial products and solutions. And you continue to drive us to give the best service, to continue to be innovative, so that you can continue to compete in a modern world. So I must also say, to the team GBTI, to all the persons that work hard in the background and continue to work hard in the background to make this product a reality, thank you. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. And I must say in closing, GBTI remains steadfast in continuing to be innovative, to providing solutions for big businesses, small businesses, medium-sized businesses. We will be here for you. From now until the future, GBTI stands strong with the business community in Guyana. So I must say, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of the evening and thank you for coming. And do get your GBTI MasterCard Executive Business Credit Cards, as it really is a tool to accessing the modern world, the modern business world. Thank you.